colleges have training programs, and some of them are classified as non-traditional gender programs. So we have some that are predominantly male, some that are predominantly female. So for example, welding is a program that females would be considered the non-traditional gender enrollment because the majority of welders in the trade are males. Same thing with industrial maintenance, and then for programs like child development and business office management, males are considered to be the non-traditional gender.
My name's Courtney Franklin, and I work here at Mercedes-Benz US International. I went through the mechatronics program at Shelton. I grew up, playing with Barbies. I did, not turning wrenches or anything like working on cars or anything, and going through the process, starting with the schooling, taking it one class at a time, coming out here, showing up to work. After the 2.5 years at Shelton State, I really felt like between the courses and working at the plant, I felt prepared for the next step.
The environment has definitely changed over time. You see a lot of females in industry now, female engineers, female operations managers. There are even females in our maintenance programs as well. And then in our plant environments, working in production and engineering, material handling, you see about 50% females even right now.
My name is Simone, and my program of study was welding. When I came to Shelton, I had no direction. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I don't remember exactly how, but I know welding came across my radar. Well, the first day we sparked up, I was like, oh, this is fun. It's a little dangerous. I like that, but I think because it's not typical for a woman to do it, I think that kind of draws me to it as well. Just to kind of prove that we can do it. It's been a confidence booster all over, the fact that I did this and conquered it, no experience, that's given me confidence to do so many other things,
My name is Brittany Champion, and I graduated from the welding program here at Shelton State. I have never been interested in welding before now, but I did it out of spite. I had an old friend who was very sexist in how he thought women should go into the job field, what they should do. And he told me I could not do it, and I wouldn't be good at it, and I had to prove him wrong. And that's what I love about the welding, because it gave me the opportunity to prove him wrong, that he didn't know what he was talking about. And people ask me all the time, where I go to school at, and I tell them, oh, I went to Shelton State. Do it. You'll never look back. I just didn't know where I was going until just recently. I applied for a program with NASA and got accepted.
I don't even think about gender roles when it comes to my job, or, when students, I have several students that are in the program that are male, and, they don't think about it as well. But, with technology, and office administrators are now taking on more of a managerial role in the workplace. So, we're breaking through those old school ideas.
My name is Sabrina Anderson. I am a student in computer numerical control and a graduate in machine tool and die repair here at Shelton State. I actually started at Shelton State in the cosmetology program. So once I got done with cosmetology, I did graduate that. I realized that I do like working with my hands, but not so much people-oriented as much. I'm using my creativity for metalworking now instead of necessarily makeup or hair, but it's still using your hands, learning with your hands. And most women don't jump into a machining or a blue collar type position. And I know there's a lot of women out there who are like, I don't know if that's for me, but it can be for you, especially if you love working with your hands. It's all about your intellect. It's all about what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. I felt like women like me don't really get into this field, and I felt like I should say something. Don't be so set on what the girl jobs are, because there are some fields where you tend to kind of put a feminine to them. Nursing, cosmetology, things like that. It's like, well, you gotta do something like that. You're a girl. Honestly, I didn't know I could do this, and now I know I can do it.
If I had to give advice to somebody that told them they couldn't do something because they were female, I tell them, find the spite within you. So take that spite and use it to grow into the person you're supposed to be, not who they want you to be.
If I could give one piece of advice to a female coming into this field, I think I would say just do it, and trust yourself.
The advice I would give is, first of all, you don't ever achieve anything if you don't try. So even if you think it's something that may not be a comfortable environment or something that might come easy, thinking that, you know, things may be a little more difficult as a female, you never know till you try. And then sometimes you learn from those opportunities, and you can see, you know, that you really are made to do those type of careers.
I mean, they always say women make the best welders, and I believe that because, you know, we use our hands so much growing up, even, you know, just painting our nails, doing our hair, so that hand-eye coordination is already there. And you can take welding anywhere.
I'm not gonna say that I grew up saying, oh, I can't wait to work with micrometers and calipers. You know, it's not like a girl's dream, but girls like me we're girly, so we don't necessarily go for those type of jobs. But I realize now that that is where the finances are, and that is where you can grow in. I mean, you can move from here to here to here within months, you know, as long as you know what you're doing. They always want machinists. They always want people who are able to make things and fix things. That's where I come in. And honestly, you don't see a lot of women doing it. And I want women to know that it is absolutely okay to get your hands a little greasy and wash them off with the grit soap, girl. It'll be fine. You can do it. I can do it. I did it. And I'm telling you now that you will not regret it.
If someone is interested in viewing any of our programs, again, they can just go through our recruiting department. We can set up a time for them to come tour on campus, tour our departments, set up a time to meet our instructors. And then if they would even like some more detail, possibly, and if they're still not quite as comfortable, we could, given that we have a non-traditional student enrolled in that program, we could even set up a time. I'm sure those students would love to be able to talk about their experience, what it's been like for them. And we even have graduates that's working in field that we could even have a time to set those up.
Do what you love. If it's your passion, go for it. There's no reason that you should think about what somebody else is going to think or say about the job that you're doing.